wigs or styling hair was so natural for me. And apparently it was a thing because when my friends saw how I do my hair, somehow it was always different to how they did theirs, and they liked how I did mine. I used to be a makeup artist before. And then, of course, after COVID came in and, a lot of people lost their jobs, I was one of them. I was thinking of something to do. My sister was like, see, you fix for people hair the way you normally fix for yourself. Because me, I can never fix my hair the way you do yours. I was like, okay, I need no capital. I need nothing because I have the flat irons and everything at home. So I just started posting, like if you need your wig washed, if you need your wig cut and stuff like that, DM me and I can have someone pick them up. I do it and deliver them. I practiced on myself. I practiced on people for free over and over. I'd even tell guys, let me just come do it for free. It's okay. I'll figure my fare. Give me the opportunity to get to practice to the point that I don't get scared anymore touching a client's hair. Because sometimes a client will give you hair because it's new and it's not, you've never done this lot of business before. And someone is giving you money and their product and then it's in your hands and then you damage it. How do you start explaining to someone? Or, I didn't know the water shouldn't be this hot. I damaged so many of my own wigs, so many of my family relatives' wigs, to the point that now I can do it with my eyes closed because I would not want anybody to walk in and second guess my ability. Already working from home was a little bit tricky because it was COVID times and you're letting people into your house. But other time you're so desperate, you don't even realize this is not safe. So one time just posting and I had I think 200 followers or so. Some lady DM'd me. She's one of the ladies who organized this mom's vacation thing. So she DM'd me and she's like, we're having a thing for ladies and I see what you do online. Would you like to come and have a pop-up shop and just show people what it is that you do? I was like, that's so strange me. There's so many other people who are bigger names. Why would she want to use me? I was like, when God works, he works. Don't question, run with it. So I was like, cool. And then at the time, I didn't even have the money to get a stand. I was like, oh my gosh. I told God, if you give me enough for the stand, I will go. I will figure out the branding, the t-shirt. I will figure it out. Just give me for the stand. And I'm telling you, 2 hours didn't pass. And a client called me, was like, I want to buy a wig. I'm sending you a deposit now. I was like, okay, God, you're shouting. I get it. So I went, I got the spot with the lady. So basically I just displayed, at that time it was just services. So I was explaining to people what I do, the products I use to wash hair, the mistakes people do and why wigs get damaged, just talking to different women. And so I met this lady and she was like, okay, what is it? Explain what you do. And so I explained it to her and she's like, you know what? I have a space in Hurlingham. I think it would suit your business. It's nothing much. It's a bit big and don't worry, it's going to cost you peanut. When I got my first real client for selling hair, that wasn't so hard. But now when I was told to move to a spot and she said, you need this much rent and there's this and now you needed, now I needed mirrors, now I needed to invest. I didn't have, to be honest, at that time, I didn't have enough savings from my years of employment. So I went to my family. So I went to my family and told them, this is what I want to do. This is where I'm at. And so far, this is what it has shown it can do. I just want to make it bigger, but I need financial help. So my family came through for me. That's actually where I got my capital from. It wasn't easy because then convincing guys and they're thinking, hair, don't to wash people's hair. That's not a career. Are you serious? Look for another job. I'm like, I can't get another job. Actually, I don't want to get another job. I'm tired of living on edge. Again, I get another job, then this is what I want to do and I can prove that I can do it well. So they're like, cool, we'll help you, Kidogo, but this is as far as we can go. The rest is up to you. I didn't need a lot of money, and that's the idea I'd put in my head. I'm like, usijeke mzigo, I need to get this really fancy shop. I want to be like this and this. No, get what you can. Because they're like, this is what we can give you. Come and you're going to waste it. We won't chomeka too badly. At Bob Couture, I think our main focus is just really making an individual feel like themselves, feeling pretty in their style. It doesn't have to be common. It doesn't have to be everybody else's. It's making you feel pretty the way you are. I try to make my clients feel as comfortable as possible. That's why most of my consultations are free. You can come in, just figure out what you're about, and then even go get it somewhere else, and then come in. I can try set it in for you as much as possible. So when someone feels that sense of safety and, okay, she's not trying to sell me a product. I mean, if you want to buy it from me, cool, but that's not the point. That's number one. Number two is making clients understand that wigs are not one size fits all. very intimate. And so most people who are nervous about wigs, especially those ones who are getting new into it, or someone who's been very one-dimensional and wears the exact same thing, trying to venture into something else, it's very important for them to understand that your style is unique to you. Because you look like something, maybe what I have on, and you're thinking, it's so beautiful on you, but it's too much for me. It's okay. It doesn't have to be the same for you. It's okay to have your own identity and have your own niche. And now it's time for you to figure that out. I do my best to make sure my clients try on as many as possible until that one where someone says, okay, I've never done a curly before, but this curly, and also another thing that helps is listening to someone speaking. When you listen to your clients talk, you can be able to understand. When I hear my clients, I can be able to know, she likes the long ones, the fluffy ones. So I can get her into color. For her, color wouldn't be a very big step, and she can progress from there. And if someone is a little bit more modest, nervous about how people look at her, she doesn't like too many people staring, she wants something a little bit more toned down. So you can always know a category of wigs that are in that area, something short, something not too loud, black obviously, or maybe a brown. So interaction with my clients helps, making them understand that it's unique to them, so that they can also be more comfortable saying, me, I like it like this, and know that if I do it, it's going to look nice on them. So one client wasn't very happy with how the color work came, and I understood because I got her concern. Now the problem was that she was so unhappy, she went on Instagram and started to rant. And so now when she went on Instagram and started to rant, there were like 5 other women who were like, but even that girl, the way she talks, I don't like how she talks to me. And so it became a whole thing. And I was like, there's so many people who don't like my business or don't like me. So of course, that was a very new experience. And being in the industry, it was so hurtful because you're thinking, I didn't know, you guys didn't feel like this. You didn't have to do that. You would have just come to me and told me, but now you went on Instagram and you posted and you're making my business look bad. So it was a crazy experience. Being a hairdresser specifically, you really get to share with people. People need to feel safe when they talk. So we talk a lot with my clients. Someone can just come and just unburden, which is something I really enjoy. And now other than that, you see how someone walked in and how they walked out, to the point that when someone walked in, you could see they're just tired. I just have to get my hair did because I have a whole week of maybe attending to clients and just do that. And then when the time you're done, they're thinking, I want to be seen. I want to go out. Actually, I just want to go get a coffee. I want to be outside because they feel so beautiful. They feel so in control again. And that blows my mind. That you can bring that out of someone and get them out of a dark place from something so small as an installation or just curling their hair right. They feel so empowered. They feel so beautiful. And getting people to feel like that and feel like, oh my God, I'm actually very beautiful. Wow. You're very pretty, just that sometimes a little effort makes you feel like nobody can stop you. And that's what I love about my business.